Hey everyone, it's Rob. Gonna do a reaction video. This is the best of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Colin and Ryan. I really liked this show back when it was on in the 90s and 2000s, and I believe they've done a new version of it here with a lot of the same people. This, I believe, was a lot of the version of with Drew Carey. But Colin is probably my favorite. Colin Mockery is the guy's name, the bald guy you'll see, and then Ryan Stiles is the other guy. And they knew each other from Canada when they were in college and high school, or at least when they were kids. And they're just absolutely fantastic together. I wish they could do like a show together or something. But this is they just do a wonderful job of kind of making stuff up on the spot, and a lot of people have complained that they thought a lot of the stuff was scripted, and one thing that you'll always hear from them is that they hate doing scripted stuff. This is way more fun for them to actually get to make it up on the spot. So, not that completely proves it, but I think that's what's so great about this kind of art form, is to be able to just make it up as you go along. And a lot of that I would think that a lot of like jazz players and a lot of the other musicians would totally respect something like this, like I do. But these guys are really funny, and these are a couple of their classic moments on this. So let's see which ones they picked here.
Hey, Colin.
Yeah?
What comes to mind when I say Ricky Ricardo and great cigars?
Oh, tapioca.
Really? Why's that?
Wasn't that his big song? Tapioca! Tapioca!
No, Colin. I'm talking about I'm talking about Cuba, Colin.
Cuba! That's a small island.
It is.
You can't even stand it right now.
What do you tell the people about it?
You know what, Ryan? Why don't we just leave Cuba behind for a second? Let's go to another island.
All right.
An island where some of my favorite music can be found.
Oh.
Ska.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of crows.
Tapioca!
So, like, that's just funny because I would think that these guys are so good that they'd be having like a battle to see who could crack the other one up, who could make the other one lose it. And Colin Mockery does a great job of keeping his face calm, and that would be such a prideful moment, I would think, to be able to bust one of these guys up, because they're just they've seen it all, and to be able to bust up one of these guys, just being the funny one, to make them lose it would just be like a huge badge of honor, because I would think that a lot of these guys wouldn't find a lot of things funny because they are so funny. And so that would be just, and those kind of moments, these kind of moments when you make the guys crack up, I mean, that's all, that's just awesome for the camera. I mean, it's just awesome moments that are free almost, where you didn't even have to find something funny. You're just laughing, and those are just great moments.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah, Ryan?
Here's a little riddle for you.
All right.
What kind of bird always says the name of our next band?
Oh, I guess, tern? An Arctic tern?
And what sound does an Arctic tern make?
Backstreet Boys?
That's so stupid. He's trying to find whatever song they're gonna make next, right? That's pretty funny. Whatever band they're gonna pick. Ryan can't even like. Those two lost it too. That's funny.
No, Paul. What's wrong?
Why don't you tell us what's right?
I was thinking an owl.
Oh.
Who? The Who is our next band on this series.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
We don't know what you're watching, so we're not going to tell you. We're going to return you to it.
Oh, we're watching animal porn. Mary had a little lamb. We'll be right back in just a second. But you...
That's a great face right
I'm
there.
sorry,
You see
I
that face?
apologize.
We're so happy. We're watching animal porn.
There's many artists in this album. Just had a high school flashback. That's where I put that library book. Anyway,
You're a bit dazed and confused.
I am a bit dazed and confused.
You know, Colin,
That's clever.
the U.S. of A. has so many different types of music, and sometimes it goes by areas. Had been down south lately?
No. Have you? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to engage you in a conversation? Yes, I have been down south.
test with me. I'm not gonna have to sell this anymore.
We'll talk about this back home.
You know, hillbilly music is one of my favorite types of music. Let's face it, without hillbillies, we wouldn't have Jerry Springer. A lot of people call it hillbilly music. I prefer to think of it as trailer rock.
Trailer rock.
That's nice. You know? You know, you should always, here's a tip for any announcer at home, swallow before you speak.
Ryan still can't take it.
I'm absolutely fine, thanks.
People aren't going to buy the CDs if you keep doing that.
Sure they will. You know why? Because I was doing a punk thing there.
What?
Oh, I belonged to a punk band in Canada. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were called the Naughty Boys. Because we're polite, we didn't want to get really nasty.
I didn't know what you were doing. It sounded like you were just joking.
No, I was doing a punk thing. And why was I doing a punk thing?
I guess because you're going to give us a new title of a new song.
A great punk song. That was about lunch ladies. You want to hear what the title of it is?
Why are you doing an old sea captain now? Just give him the title of the song.
I like the parrot.
The title of the song... The title of the song is... Don't Want Your Milk!
Don't want your milk. The name of your album is Songs of Horror.
Hey, we'll be right back to our documentary on stomach rashes, talcum in the middle, in just a second.
Talcum in the middle.
Oh, gee, what was that?
It was frightening, wasn't it?
It was horror.
Hey, you know what, Colin?
What, Ryan?
That's what all the songs on this CD set are about. Horror.
Are you saying that every song on this CD album has to do with horror?
You bet I am. 800 songs on 300 CDs.
That's...
All about horror. You know, Colin,
Hey, what's wrong?
I've got a bit of a bug. Oh, and I'm a little jittery. Oh, jittery bug. Jittery bug. Jitterbug.
Wow, nice segue.
I wasn't alive when the jitterbug was popular, but Colin told me all about it, and it seems like a wonderful, wonderful music style.
You know, I remember once I went to a circus and I saw the strong man bend a car. Bend a car? Pat Benatar.
Look at Colin's face. He's so proud of himself.
Okay, you've proved your point.
Yes. You're not the only master of segues. Pat Benatar, oh, I remember listening to her, I guess, after my first hip replacement.
You got a bit of a jitterbug.
Yeah, that was good the first time. You know, it went like that. You see that? When I was a jockey, no, I was, just for a little while. And in my bed, well, it was more of a cot, we had this sort of sanitary paper for the fillies. Wait a minute, bed cot filly paper? Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Wow.
Bed caught Philly paper.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh. Yeah, like it made sense before. Anyway, they did a song, and it has to do with horror.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm fine. I just swallowed my horror.
Well, that's gonna cost you.
Yeah. Anyway, they did a song, and it went like this. Oh, now here's the title.
Those guys are so good together. I mean, they're playing off each other. They're giving each other crap. I like when they both do the horror like that. That's pretty funny. And I heard them talking about how they are thinking, because you've got to think about your character, but you're also thinking about the other character too. So sometimes they're trying to set the other player, they're trying to set the other person up to give a punchline, and or they're like playing the. They know when they get on stage, the one guy's going to be like the loud kind of guy, and the other guy's going to be the like reserved, and so they're playing these roles, and sometimes they do something to set the other person up, but the problem is that you don't know if they're going to take it or if they're going to see what you're doing, and so it's really nice to kind of perform with all these guys over and over, because then you start reading each other's tricks. And so those two, you can tell that they've done a lot of improv together, and so they're starting to be able to read each other. I mean, over 20 whatever years, and to know what the other one's gonna do, and that's just really amazing. And we get like that with music too. As a musician, you know, you start playing with guys, and you know that, for example, if they repeat something, you know that they like to repeat that little riff a couple times in a row, so the drummer can hit it with them the second and third time. And so you start hearing those things, and you can sort of predict what the other guy's going to do. And but these guys are some of the best I've ever seen at this improv stuff. I don't know how their brain goes that fast. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, that was a little bit of a Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Just a fantastic show, and some of these reruns are just fabulous to listen to. So there you go. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.